All right. Looks like we're live.
Salut,
Oh,
bonjour.
hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Uh, what's your name?
My name is Kada, and I'm from Algeria.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
That is cool. Um, all right. So you're the only other person with me. But yeah, so hello to everyone watching. This is the Dat Code Community Stand Up. We do this every week. And we just talk about stuff that we're working on and whatever else kind of comes to mind. Um, so yeah, how's your weekend been? Kata, is that how you say your name?
Yeah,
Okay, how's your
Kada,
weekend
thank
been?
you. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think, yeah.
Okay,
And I did a lot of stuff.
oh, okay,
I enjoyed it. So,
that's good.
mhm.
That's good. Yeah, my weekend has been pretty relaxing. I didn't do a whole lot. Um, Went out with some friends last night, so that was fun.
Mhm.
And then today, just kind of took it easy, made my lunch for the week, and then and now we're doing this. So yeah, it's been pretty laid back.
Yeah,
Um,
just relaxing. It's good
yeah.
for health. So, send me the link of your YouTube channel. So,
Okay. Hang on just a second.
okay.
Uh, I'm going to post it in here. Let's see. Paste. Uh-oh. Paste.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the well, that's actually the link for this
Live
for this stand up.
streaming?
Let me actually find. Dang it. Um, yeah, let me actually find YouTube channel for that code. And you can view any passwords that we did on there.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Here's the channel link right there. Yeah, this looks like our sixth. Yeah, this is our. No, this is actually our seventh because I did one before it's on my channel. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
our seventh one. All right. So yeah, and you can just check out the past ones on there. Um.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, what we usually do is we talk about um what we're working on currently. And there's usually like four questions that we ask. It's what we worked on last week,
Mhm.
what we're working on in the coming week, any help that we might need with what we're working on or anything. And then the last question being a resource that you may have found that you would like to share with those that watch. Um, so if you've been working on something and you found a really cool resource, try and share that. Um, and then we also have a fifth question, which is the wildcard question. But we'll get to that once we get through our talk. But yeah, so I'll start. Um, so what I worked on last week was doing some bug fixes for my website, my personal website. So last weekend I finished up a redesign, and there were a few bugs that I had to fix. Um, and there are also some layout things that I had to fix with the responsiveness of the website. So I fixed those, and I'm still working through. I want to create basically a light box for my photography. So when you click on it, it will basically darken the page, and then you'll have the photo that you clicked centered on the page, creating a light box effect. So that's something that I was working on towards the end of last week, and I'll probably be working on that going into the next week, trying to get that done. That'll be really good for my photography page. And then after that, I would probably start. I'm still doing some JavaScript tutorials, so I still want to get better with JavaScript and look into Angular, the second version of Angular that just dropped not too long ago. It's supposed to be totally different, and I used Angular 1 actually in my site redesign. So just looking at Angular 2 to see what's different. It's supposed to be totally different, and hopefully I don't cry while I'm reading it. But yeah. So do I need help on anything? Not at the moment. Everything seems to be pretty, I guess, straightforward, so I don't really need help on anything. Can't say that I need help on anything. And he left. That's fine. Yeah, can't say that I need help on anything. But a resource that I found is pretty cool. Let me find it real quick. It was not that one. What was it? Yeah, there was a couple of things. One of them was an OS built on Node, which I thought was cool. You can go to node-os.com and take a look at it. So yeah, it's entirely built on Node and JavaScript. That's pretty cool. Should go check that out. And then the other one was Kotlin. Kotlin is a statically typed programming language for the JavaScript virtual machine, Android, and the browser, 100% interoperable with Java. So that means like it's basically Java for the web. So that's pretty cool. And I will post that in here as well. You can go to kotlinlang.org and check that one out. The implications of that is pretty crazy. So I have to, I'm going to look into that myself. I'm actually not that well versed in Java, but being that I was a C++ engineer previously, that'll be something that I can't, I don't think it'll take me long to, pick up Java. So I'm definitely going to check that out once I get a chance. Actually, let me run through a few more other things since I'm the only one in here. Let's see. There's let me see if I can find. So a couple of things I posted on Twitter came from this article. I was reading up on JavaScript, and this is from the Creative Block, and they have an article called 5 Hot New Ways to Use JavaScript. And they actually have I think their latest issue of their magazine actually has, I think it's basically all about JavaScript, and they have tips and tricks and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, they're showing different cool ways that people are using JavaScript with virtual reality, flying drones, just robots in general, um, and using it for native mobile apps. So there's two projects called Native Script. You can go to nativescript.org. Check that out. It's basically a framework written in JavaScript for mobile apps, and they're completely native. Let me see. Yeah, JavaScript and Angular. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, completely native, cross-platform, um, and yeah, JavaScript, Angular, CSS, and it's open source. So that's pretty cool. You should go check that out. The other one was also a JavaScript mobile framework. It's actually React Native. Facebook's React JS built for mobile apps. You can go to facebook.github.io/react native and check that out. Let me try that again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Built in JavaScript and React. And let's see what other kind of things. Combines smoothly with components written in Objective C, Java, or Swift. So you'll have no problem integrating it with the native technologies used on iOS or Android. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So definitely check those resources out if you're into JavaScript. I mean, JavaScript is pretty like powerful. It's pretty crazy the things that I'm just learning while I'm going through it, and all the different frameworks and just the ways that it's being used. It's really cool to find out this stuff as I'm learning, just the possibilities of it. Um, but of course, I mean, it's coding. Coding is everything. But yeah. So check those resources out. I'm still the only person in here. It's all good. It's all good. Trust the process. But yeah, so the wild card question for this week was, what food did you absolutely hate as a kid and can't get enough of as an adult? There's probably a couple of them. I have to say greens, collard greens. I wasn't too like enthralled with them as a youth, or any vegetable. I mean, any kid isn't like eating vegetables like that, right? But um, greens is just like, ugh, I don't know what it was. But then I learned how to eat them. So, I mean, and it's probably well, I mean, I can eat them without the hot sauce and the cornbread, but that just made them like a whole lot better. I think it was when I was working at this country style restaurant, and they served. It's called Cock of the Walk. If you're ever in Ridgeland, Mississippi, check it out. Um, They serve fish and cornbread and collard greens, and they might have like chicken tenders, or they might even have like a whole menu. Now I haven't been there in years, um, but yeah, real simple platter of fish and fries, and then you had your coleslaw and your cornbread and collard greens. But I think that was when I started to get a taste for them. Yeah, I throw the cornbread and collard greens, the cornbread and the collard greens with the hot sauce. I would always grab something to eat before I started working, because we got them for like half price or something like that. We got the food half price or something. But yeah, it was good stuff. But that's one, and probably uh, let's see. I was good with carrots. Um, I was good with broccoli because, well, okay, so I would eat the broccoli cheese casserole. Um, that's probably why I liked broccoli anyway, because it was covered with cheese and rice and stuff. Um, but yeah, definitely collard greens. I love collard greens now. Um, yeah. If you want to answer any of these questions, you can answer them in the comments, and maybe we can come back and just kind of see what you need help with. Um, and I'd definitely like to hear your answers for the wild card question. That'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah. Uh, so let's see. We ran through all the questions. Um, what else do we have to talk about? Well, I say we. It's only me. Um, I think that's it. I don't really know what to talk about. I guess if this is your first time viewing, thanks for viewing. This is our seventh week, which is pretty cool. We've been doing this for 7 weeks straight. Um, but this is just kind of a thing that we do to get more people involved in engaging with whoever's in the Slack, or whoever engages with the hashtag on Twitter or the hashtag on Facebook. We just try and you know put faces to names, more than just your avatar. We kind of want to get to know people a little bit better, because this is it's a pretty cool community. There's discussions going on all the time in the Slack group, and some very, very smart people uh, coming in and just sharing their knowledge. It's just pretty cool to see, and just extending that to the people at large that might not have joined the Slack group, but um, are taking notice of the conversations that we have on Twitter and stuff like that, and just bring them into the fold, and maybe they like to join the Slack group. Uh, if you like to join the Slack group, you can go to the website at datcode.io, and just give us. We just ask for a little information, because we like to see just gauge what kinds of people are in the Slack group, because there's a wide range of skill levels. So we want to make sure that we are catering to um, each skill level in the group, and we will send you an invite to the Slack group. Um, but yeah, we're gonna keep this going even in our slower weeks. Just because to, we want to trust the process, and um, we want to make sure that we're doing our due diligence in, you know, whatever it is we do. We want to keep the momentum going, even in our down weeks. But yeah, starting to ramble now. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you watch live, thank you for watching. If you watch later, thank you for watching. And I hope that any of the resources that you gain from this episode or any past episodes help you along in your coding journey. If you'd like to join, like I said, go to datcode.io. And if you need help, ask questions. If you have any newfound knowledge, feel free to share and just have fun. We're always talking about a whole lot of things in the Slack group. It's not always about code. It could be about what's happening in the news, what we're watching on TV, um, what we're watching in the movies, what games we're playing, stuff like that. But it's a really cool community. So definitely join if you would like to. Um, and that's it. Thanks for watching.